What are you doing? I see you too. Yes.
2 years ago, my journey with Herman began. Someone reached out to me, a stranger, asking for help. They had found a pigeon sitting in the same spot of a parking lot for days. He wasn't moving, barely reacting. Something was clearly wrong. Would you take him in? They asked. I didn't even hesitate. Of course. When Herman arrived, it was clear he had been through a lot. His head was tilted at such an unnatural angle that I couldn't believe he was still alive. He was weak, barely able to stand. Starvation was taking its toll. We later figured out he had likely survived PMV, a virus that can devastate pigeons. The survivors, like Herman, often don't fully recover. Some lose their ability to fly. Others develop neurological quirks, like his tilted head. My husband and I knew we had to act fast. For the first few days, we tube fed him. It was touch and go, but he made it. He fought through it, and slowly he started to show signs of recovery. That's when I realized Herman wasn't just surviving. He wanted to live. But his recovery wasn't perfect. Herman couldn't fly anymore. I called around, hoping to find a sanctuary or someone who could take him. Every answer I got was heartbreaking. Many places told me the same thing. He's not releasable. We'd probably have to euthanize him. That was not an option. I had spent days watching this little bird fight for his life. He had so much spirit, so much will. I made a decision then and there. Herman was staying with us. Forever. Now, Herman is a part of our family. A spoiled, quirky, adorable part of the family. He's not like other pigeons, he can't fly, but he walks everywhere, strutting around the house like he owns the place. One of my favorite moments is catching him curled up in a dog bed. Yes, you heard that right, a dog bed. Sometimes, he's even cuddling with one of our dogs. They accept him as one of their own, and Herman seems to love being surrounded by his canine buddies. But there's something even more special about Herman. Over time, I noticed how he reacts to the newborn puppies we take in through the Mia Foundation. These puppies often need around-the-clock care, and Herman, well, he decided to be my assistant. Whenever I introduce a new puppy to him, it's the same thing every time. He tilts his head, waddles over, and then snuggles right up to them. It's like he knows they need love. He even tries to preen them, like he's grooming another pigeon. It's the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And then, as these puppies grow up and move on to their forever homes, Herman does something incredible. He lets them go. He doesn't mourn or cling. He simply welcomes the next little one who needs his love. He has this endless capacity to care, no matter how many come and go. And I think that's what makes Herman so special. He gives without expecting anything in return. In the summertime, I try to make his life as meaningful as possible. I bring him outside to enjoy the sunshine. Let him walk around in the grass. He loves it. Watching him explore the yard, you'd think he was the happiest bird in the world. And maybe he is. Herman has taught me so much. Pigeons get such a bad rap, but they're intelligent, sweet, and so much more affectionate than most people realize. Herman's story is proof of that. He's not just a bird to me. He's a reminder that life is precious, no matter how small or broken it may seem. Sometimes I'll sit with him and just talk. Roll over, I'll say, and he'll wobble to the side like he's putting on a little show. I can't help but laugh. Good job, Herman. You're so proud of yourself, aren't you? He'll puff up his feathers like he's saying, "Of course I am." As I'm telling you this, Herman is probably nearby, watching me with that tilted head of his. It's funny, isn't it? A pigeon that nobody wanted, a bird that could have been written off, has become such an important part of my life. He's taught me about resilience, love, and the importance of seeing beauty in the most unexpected places. So here's to Herman, the spoiled pigeon, the puppy cuddler, the survivor, my feathered little companion who has filled my life with so much joy. Oh, Herman, what would I do without you? And to anyone watching this, the next time you see a pigeon, maybe stop for a second. Look closer. There's so much more to them than meets the eye. Who knows? You might just find your own Herman. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, Please consider subscribing to our channel for more content.